it hopefully gives some legitimacy to what we're trying to do on the soccer side, showing that on the business end the Riverhounds can make an impact. And obviously it's a testament to how hard the staff has worked the entire year in building this model and seeing where we are right now versus a year ago. Just recognition for a lot of efforts. I guess just continuing to try to play is tough, trying to stay fit and trying to stay active and get involved in training sessions as much as possible. It's not easy. Balancing those things is not, it's becoming more and more difficult, but it's what I love to do, and I love to work hard for the club, and so if I get a chance to do it on the field, I do it on the field. Otherwise, it's the same amount of effort off the field. Best advice on the business side has been that you'll never find the holes in your own company. And that's true. I've learned that that's very true. You have to be able to step back and let someone else come in and really pick apart what you're doing. And because of pride and ego, you'll never really dig down to the true issues that you're facing as a company. So it's good to have someone on the outside come in and really criticize what you're doing and show you that there's other ways to get it done. If you ask her, she'll just complain that we never go on vacation because of work. So that's a loaded question right there. But I think the best place we've gone to, we loved Bermuda. We got engaged in Rome, and we've had a few other trips here and there, but I think Rome was probably the best place we've been so far. I think, and that's a good question, New Jersey, it's very competitive, it's very arrogant, and it's one of those things where the players that are there know that they're competing against all the other players on their team to be the best. And what we've seen in Western Pennsylvania is that the teams are trying to compete as a team to be the best. And so I think it's just a different approach to the game of soccer. We're trying in New Jersey, they've always tried to develop the best of the best players that can go out and be contributing to the U.S. national team, to the pro level, to the top colleges, whereas here we're so ingrained in playing games and trying to win trophies as a team that sometimes that steps ahead of the individual player. And at the end of the day, each one of these players is on their own path. They're all going to go out and go to different schools and marry different people when they get older. So we have to train them that it's about themselves from time to time too. For the pro team and for the academy in general, it's to become the best in the country, and it's going to be a long road and a challenging one, but we hope that our academy is the top academy in the country within the next 5 to 10 years. And if we are hitting all of our targets that we see, that we've set up for ourselves, we hope to be in consideration for Major League Soccer in 10 years. And that starts now. It starts with Highmark Stadium. It starts with meetings that we have coming up at the end of this month out in Kansas City. But we have to make sure that we get ourselves set up to go and see what we need to accomplish in the next year, the next 2 years, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, and stay true to those things, and that's really the major focus. Well, the Boss is from my hometown, and so my favorite song of the Boss is My Hometown. It's not a very well-known song of his. It's not Thunder Road, and it's not Brilliant Disguise or anything like that, but my hometown is cool for me because I grew up, I went to the same schools as Springsteen. He went to school with my parents, or with my mom anyway. I know some of the people that he wrote about in his songs because they were parents of my brother's friends. So it's kind of cool. I had lunch with him when I was in high school, which was very unique. A crazy opportunity the way that worked out. But My Hometown is definitely the song. I had it played at my wedding, and it's one of those things that it's between Sinatra and Springsteen. That's I'm at home. Just thank you. It's crazy what we've gone through over the last few years. I know the expectations while we were at Chartiers Valley were to see a pro team thrive and grow, and everyone felt, and rightfully so, felt that we were handcuffing the pro team in not having our stadium and not having an ability to really promote a supporter section, and not being able to give parents a reason to want to come down to Riverhounds games other than being dragged there by their children. I think Highmark Stadium has done that. I think we're in a position now where it's an enjoyable event. You can get dinner in Station Square ahead of time. You can spend the night afterward in Southside. You can do all these things that make it an atmosphere conducive to growing a pro game. And I just thank everybody for sticking with us. There's certainly going to be more challenges ahead, but I think right now where we are and where we're going with this club, especially bringing in Wigan and doing some really cool things, it's just going to be more and more exciting over the next few years.